Well, Shabbat Shalom. So good to be back with you. Had a fabulous time this past Passover. And, while we're wrapping up this series, and we've already gone on in real time to our next series, but I'm just letting you know there will be two more videos that we're going to just save part 6 and 7. The reason for that is because some people weren't able to, to keep the Passover for whatever reason. And I'd like to, encourage you by reading something to you out of Numbers chapter 9, verse 6, verses 12. And I'm reading out of the NLT. But some of the men have been ceremonially defiled by touching a dead body, so they could not celebrate Pesak or the Feast of Unleavened Bread. They came to Moses and Aaron that day and said, "We have become ceremonially unclean by touching a dead body. But why should we be prevented from presenting Yahweh's offering at its proper time when the rest of the Israelites, with the rest of the Israelites?" Moses answered, "Wait here until I have received instructions for you from Yahweh." This was Yahweh's reply to Moshe. "Give the following instructions to the people of Israel. If any of the people now or in the future generations are ceremonially unclean at Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, or the Passover time because of the touching of a dead body, or if they are on a journey and cannot be present at the ceremony, they may still celebrate Yahweh's Passover. They must offer the Passover sacrifice 1 month later, at twilight on the 14th day of the second month. At twilight on the 14th day of the second month, they must eat the Passover lamb at the time with bitter herbs, salad, greens, and bread made without yeast, matzah. They must not leave any of the lamb until the next morning, and they must not break any of his bones. They must follow the normal regulations concerning Passover, saith Master Yahweh. And that's interesting. So today is on our calendar April the 24th, I believe, which is Nissan. This is month Nissan. Last month was Adar. So actually, in real time, Ayar, okay, the month of Ayar, which is the second month in the year. A lot of people, don't know this, but Nissan is technically the first month of the year on the Most High's calendar. And today is the 16th. Okay. So 2 weeks from uh, the regular Passover of last month in Nisan will fall on the 30th of April, or in Hebrew, the 30th plus the days that we took off of Ayar. Let me see. And that's in 6 days. So, talking about plan Bs, Yahweh is gracious and merciful. And he understands there's things and situations that come up. Now, hopefully these things don't come up every year. But, I thought there would be some good news on the Shabbat. And, of course, you would treat it like a regular Shabbat. So those Passover times will just be literally a month later. It will begin on the 14th, even though the 14th lands on the month of April on the 30th. But on the calendar of the second month of Iyar, it's still the 14th. So, be encouraged. And I want you to understand, that this is not just uh, Yahweh's feast, but it's a divine appointment. Okay. And this is where, and this is how the nation Israel, okay, your descendants, and for those who are engrafted into the gospel family. This is how those who became citizens of Israel got nationalized. Uh, I'm not sure how this country does it because I've never been nationalized in as another citizen of another country. With that being said, but I want you to understand that these appointments are holy kadesh, and no, they don't save you, but the angels do record them. The Melech do record who attends these, and he does record your attitude toward these. And these get you, they make you qualified, is the word, to participate in Matthew chapter 25, verses 1 to 12. Uh, be encouraged, keep your lamps trimmed, full of oil, and be ready. I didn't say get ready, I said be ready. We're entering to the season of what like to call uh, the season. Let's just say uh, there will be a treaty signed here pretty soon. The season of tribulation. Uh, aren't you excited? Huh? Aren't you excited? Oh, you're not getting out of here. You get to choose whether to take that stuff they offered you or choose the marriage supper of the Lamb. And I'm so glad and excited for you that you're blessed to be a part of this feast. So, Pastor Ron loves you and he thanks you for, just listening to him before he releases these next two videos. Be encouraged and prepare your hearts for uh, the next two messages for Passover. Shalom.